Happy Monday, everybody. Here's hoping you had a great weekend. Everybody have a good weekend?
Yes, we did.
Nice, right? This morning, we got a bit of a serious question for you for a Monday. It's a lot to take on. I feel like
serious. Huh?
I know. For once, we're going to be serious, though, Larry. And we want to know, what do you want to be remembered for? Because a new survey found that most people don't want to be remembered for things like fame or fortune.
So evidently, 1 in 3 people say they would rather be remembered for their creativity. About 20% of people want to be known for their intelligence, and about 14% said their wealth. So this survey has us asking all morning long, what do you hope to be remembered for? Just chime in the comments below. Let's pull up, though. A lot of people commented this morning. It's funny when we do these topics, like sometimes the things you think people will comment on, they don't, or the ones that you're not sure if they will, they do. And this one got a lot of comments from people saying, I want to be remembered for kindness. Someone else saying, my faith and love for the Lord. Another person saying, my creativity. Someone else saying,
blue eyes.
Yeah, I did it my way. Kindness and thoughtfulness. Another one, as a teacher, I want to be remembered as loving and motherly.
I know, too sweet. The top answer was for sure kind. There were like 4 people that all said some variation of kindness. I thought that was really sweet. I think it shows where we have compassion for one another. So that's what I would want to be known for. Yeah, what about y'all, though? Do y'all have like a top of the list, like I want to be known for this?
Like if somebody's
I've never thought about it, actually, to be quite honest with you. Is that something we should think about? Huh?
I don't know. Yeah. I've like loosely thought about it, I guess. Not that I plan on dying anytime soon.
Like if I envision somebody giving my eulogy or something, like I want it to be like, boy, that Ben Thompson.
That Ben.
He was a character. Like, and I want to have funny stories associated with me, and like more than anything, I want to be like, remembered as like.
Should we start right now?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Because being nice and kind and thoughtful, those are all nice things, absolutely.
Yes.
But I want to be like a complex, interesting, funny person. That's what I would.
Well, because the kindness, you'd hope that should be a baseline for most
exactly.
people, but and nowadays
that's not always the case.
It's not always the case.
And also, who at your eulogy is going to be like, you know what? He was a lot of things. That dude was not kind.
Yeah,
no one's going to say that. No one's going to say that anyway. So, well, they might. But
it was. I think it was probably like 15 years ago that I was just in a random shop and they just had these little cards and you took it and then I opened it up and it says, "How do you want to be remembered?" Oh. So that's the first time I ever thought about that. And so I have thought about this before, and I think it really is each day the smiles that I hopefully brought. Like, I think one of the best things that you can do is an act of kindness, is being there for somebody, making them smile, making them laugh. So I think that being there, that's how I would love to be remembered.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, we're getting some comments. Melissa Banks saying that I raised my kids to change the world and make it a better place. Joy Mott saying that I never gave up, no matter how hard something is.
I like that one.
Yes. I love these responses.
I like that.
Perseverance.
I love the faith one, too. I relate to that one. And also these comments on being a mother. For me, my grandmother lived to be 102, my great-grandmother 105. And so for me, I just think of the legacy that they left behind with their children and their families. Yeah. And so I just can only hope one day that I'll have children and grandchildren and can be an influence on them.
Joe.
I think the main thing is just to be remembered.
Yeah.
Do you remember that person?
Yeah.
That's true.
This is kind of a little morbid. But anyway, I don't know why, how things pop up on your Instagram and stuff. It was like the, I want to say tombstone. That's over your grave.
Okay.
Tombstone, right?
Sure, yeah.
And it had like a QR code. And you can go on this website and create your favorite videos of that person. And so if someone is walking through the cemetery, you can scan the QR code and you can learn about the person that was there.
Wow.
I think maybe this was around the time my grandmother passed away and we were doing stuff for her. Maybe that's why that popped up.
Algorithm's like, hey, did you know they have QR codes?
But I was like, this is very interesting, and I didn't know how I felt about it. Like,
if you think about it, if you've ever been to an older, like Settler Cemetery here in Charlotte, the older one, you look at it, born 1812, died 1895.
Wonder what they did.
Yeah.
You know, you see the name, but
Yeah,
what
it's
kind of person would they have?
Yeah.
Kids?
Totally.
And so with this now, you can put it's all right there.
It's all right there.
You'll be the first
No.
person I
Well,
know.
I'm not. It's evidently already going on, but I just thought it was very interesting. You could get to know who the person was.
You could end up a lot of hours in a graveyard just going from gravestone to gravestone,
It
learning
probably
about.
would get very addicting.
Yeah,
if
right. You know, you go down a rabbit hole of like, wow, these people.
Who are these people?
All right, folks.
No more comments.
Let us know what you think. What do you want to be remembered for? We'll see you back here tomorrow.